Typical immigrant says, hey, how do you use a prima facie? My lawyer has not been much help, and I have no EAD or progress in VAWA case for 761 days. Well, if you filed a VAWA and you don't have a work permit in 761 days, it's probably because you didn't file an adjustment application. File an adjustment application, you'll get your work permit. Prima facie is just to get government benefits. Humble asks, hi, Brad, I'm a permanent resident who filed for my adult unmarried daughter and his 2 kids to come to the U.S. from Jamaica. My daughter is now pregnant. Again, how will that affect the case? The case is currently at the Visa Center in Kingston, Jamaica, waiting a priority date. Well, when the child is born, you're going to have to notify the National Visa Center there's another child, add that child to your daughter's case, and then they would process one more child. So you contact an NVC and send a copy of the child's birth certificate. We got one more to add. Cabelta says, hi, Brad, how can I petition for my adopted? Since her birth, her mom away, and I'm the one sending funds, like taking care. I'm the real mother. Did you adopt this child? Did you live with this child in the same home for 2 years? I need to know more information. O'Toole says, hi, Brad. Please, I want to know if a son that is in the military filed for me, but not yet 31 years old. I guess not yet 21 years old. Yeah, your son has to be 21 even if in the military. Olu Kemi, I filed for my son as a green card holder. His case is still pending, and he got a student visa in August 2022. He's in the United States now, and his I-130 was approved after he got into this country. Can I file an I-485 for him? He did not attend the college. He's in high school now. He just turned 19. If he's in legal status and you have an approved I-130 for him, yes, he could file his adjustment of status application. Dennis Johnson, hi, Brad. My wife filed for me in 2020 in the NVC. It has all the documents. I'm in Jamaica waiting on my interview. How much longer shall I wait? I don't know. I don't know enough about your case. I'm not the government, so I don't know what your case is. I have no access to knowledge of your case, so I can't tell you the day you're going to get an interview. Mariah Resende, hi, Brad. I got my conditional green card through marriage, and I divorced 6 months later. Then later on, I remarried someone else, also a citizen. How do I remove the conditions? You have to make an application, I-751, show your divorce decree, and show proof that you and your spouse were in a bona fide marriage up until the time you started the divorce. Richard, hi, Brad. I got DQ'd through marriage to a U.S. citizen in January of 2023. What's a reasonable estimated time frame to receive an interview for myself and kids? I don't know what country you're in, but let's about a year. January 2024. Loretta, thanks, Brad, for answering my question. My son is 23 and lives in San Francisco. What form does he have to use to petition for his mom, and does he need a co-sponsor? It's an I-485, I-130, assuming you're in the United States. If you're not in the United States, it's an I-130. If you're in the U.S., you can file an I-130, I-45, I-765, I-131, I-864. I don't know if he needs a co-sponsor. It depends on how much money he earns and how many dependents on his tax returns. Jolie asks, hi, Brad. My previous passport that submitted to USCIS expires this December, but now I have a new one. Should I update my new passport to USCIS or just wait till they notice me? Just wait till they send you a notice. You don't have to update anything. All right. Colleen, hi, Brad. If you're convicted of a felony, can you get a citizenship? Depends what the felony was for. Depends when it was for and when it happened. And Gerard Starvera asks, hi, Brad. How long can you travel before you file for citizenship? No trip more than 6 months out of the country. You have to be physically in the United States more than out of the U.S. So you have to be physically in the U.S. for citizenship 2.5 out of 5 years, no trip more than 6 months in that 5-year period.
Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.